When did you first encounter a spirit?
It would have been about 12 years ago now. I was living with my fiancé.
Yeah.
And he was working away a lot. We just moved into a new house in Hereford. And after a while, he was going away maybe 1 week, 2 weeks at a time. I started to feel kind of like a presence, maybe, I guess you could call it, around the house.
Yeah, which is some people would be a little scared of, but you weren't scared by it.
It never felt scary. It felt comforting, if anything.
And even when even when you were in, this all happened sort of in the spare bedroom. That was where it was, you know, at its most powerful. Even when it came up behind you and you could feel its breath on your neck, that still didn't freak you out.
Not at all, no.
So then you decided that you would take it to the next level, and you dressed in a very sexy negligee, and you went into the spare bedroom and turned the lights off and waited.
I did, yes.
And what
happened?
I waited and waited for a while, and then I got a little bit worried. I thought maybe I'd scared it off by being too keen.
Oh, okay.
And then sort of just as I'd given up hope and was starting to fall asleep, it came to me. And
what happened?
I don't know what I can say on TV.
Well, you described it as like a wait.
You had sex?
Yeah, I had sex with the ghost.
With a ghost?
Yeah. Yes.
But you can't wrap your arms around a ghost.
No.
So how physically, how does the sex bit happen?
You can still feel it. Like it felt, it's difficult to explain.
Like a weight?
It's kind of a weight, but at the same time weightless, and like a physical, there's the breath and stroking, and the energy as well. I think the energy was a lot to do with it. Do you feel a connection?
And does a sexual experience with a ghost end in orgasm?
For me, yeah.
Right, gosh, so wow.
And for the ghost?
I just hope so.
And this relationship carried on for some time, and eventually you got busted by your boyfriend.
I did, yeah. I was. He came home from work a day early, and apparently he says he saw the shape of a man through the spare room window when he pulled up.
Which is unusual because the spirit or ghost had never showed him his physical form to you at all, and yet to your fiancé did.
Yeah, which I was slightly annoyed about, to be honest. But I think it was in love with me too, and that was
he wanted you to end your relationship, which it did.
So the relationship with this particular spirit fizzled out over a period of time, and so I'm sort of trying to figure out what it is that goes wrong in a relationship with a ghost, because you can't have the normal arguments like you haven't put the bins out, or your conversation is boring, or I don't like the way you're wearing your hair, and all of those sort of things. So was it just down to the fact that you both got bored with the sex?
I think so. I think it was just one of those things. It just started to happen less and less, and started to appear less.
Then after that relationship ended, I mean, there have been many other spirits that have come to visit you.
Yeah.
And some have lasted sort of one time, but some have lasted a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Are they very different sorts of relationships? Have they got different energies?
Yeah, you can always feel the difference. The same just with a human, I guess. You can just feel different presences,
so
different personalities.
It's not the same one coming back 20 times?
No, it's often different ones. Yeah.
And you say, because since your first sexual encounter with a spirit, you haven't had human contact in that way since.
No.
So once you go ghost, you never go back?
Pretty much, yeah.
Is that right?
It is, yeah. I've got no interest in men now.
Well, what about children? Because that surely is not possible.
I don't know. I've done actually a bit of research into phantom pregnancies recently, which I know sounds
Phantom
ridiculous.
pregnancy doesn't mean you have a phantom.
It doesn't, but actually there's case studies where people have done a bit of research, and there's... I'm trying to think how to explain.
Yeah.
But there is sort of possibilities that it could actually be maybe the ghost of a child within you, but people don't know how to carry it on to full term kind of thing.
Oh,
but,
and would you like to become pregnant with this?
Yeah, at some point, not now, but...
I mean, that would be quite a unique thing to see, wouldn't it? Like a ghost, the ghost baby. Like, so, be like Casper.
Maybe. Hopefully not, but...
Do you, because we spoke to Chris Frenchy, we've had on many times here, and asked what he thought, because he always likes to put the argument against these sorts of things, and he said that what might be happening to you could be explained by sleep paralysis, which is just in those early moments of sleep where you're conscious but your subconscious takes over, and many people describe sexual feelings that happen, that it could be that. Could that be a possibility or not?
I don't think so, because my first ghost used to follow me around the house and kind of lure me in, so I was definitely awake while I was walking around.
So does the sex part of it always happen in the same room?
No.
So
no,
they can.
not, yeah, once my fiancé had left, it was everywhere.
It could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Is it outside the house?
It's always within the building. Yeah.
So is it a house, do you think? I mean, obviously you
don't
as well,
know.
they find you attractive, but I should imagine you've got quite a name for yourself in the spirit world. for the future, no need for a boyfriend or husband or anything like that of the humankind. You are happy now. This is for you the way you want your life to be.
Ideally, I'd like to find one that I would like to settle down with and spend the rest of my life with. But I'll never go back to men.
Waiting for Mr. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you very much indeed. Absolutely fascinating. We discuss all sorts of things on here, and I think this one's a first. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.